Okay, everybody, it's time to talk about what happened at court the other day with my free legal aid assistance. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. So I didn't have to plead guilty because I could have pleaded guilty at any time. But I'm going to talk about the system and how it rolls and why things go down. Now, I wanted to get free legal aid as I was requesting people to look at why I did the actions I did. Right? They want to know not just that day, but why. What led up to it? What was the week beforehand? When they go to talk, they go, "Oh, he had this problem, he had that problem, Your Honour, and that's why this happened." Right? But the person that was meant to see me rushed things, called me, said, "I don't have long," and I'll quickly go see you. I don't have long. And that's fine. And I was expecting them to adjourn it because they're waiting for the money. I haven't got confirmation about it. I called them a couple of days beforehand, before court, about it. And they said they haven't got anything yet, but someone will meet me there. And will more likely might have to adjourn it until they get the confirmation of the approvement that they get their pay. I've been approved to get it, but you got to wait till they get their money. That's what I was waiting for, which they obviously got and haven't told me because things were in a rush from one court to my court. And so in the end, I explained a little bit and he took down a little bit and used what he could and said, "It's best if you want to get this over and done with now. You don't want to go to jail." I wasn't expecting to go to jail. I already knew I wasn't going to go to jail. I kept telling him that if I go guilty, well, if you go guilty, you're already guilty, you see. So I'd rather just speak my words, and it can't be that much of a bigger punishment from trying to speak the truth, right? And I admit certain moves I did, but I'm trying to explain why I did them because someone else has already done a worse move. I'm trying to explain that I can't be a certain, when they say that you're doing this, when they're already doing it to me. Every claim they've already done to me. When it comes to the other people that stepped in that I complained about with them, they also got things wrong and then attacked me because they felt down, right? And so all I've been is attacked, but I can't show anybody these. And that no one's gone, "So where was that? Can you show us that footage where they attacked you?" Yeah, no worries, right here. Now you tell me, should have they attacked me, right? No one's done that. No one looked at that video and gone, "Oh, no," and then explain to me where they can attack me, where they were right. Please show me that. But all I kept getting told is that you've done it and that is it. Take it, take it. Right? And if you want the evidence, just listen to the telephone conversation or get the court request. If not, the telephone one will be better because it has everything, including when I was talking to the solicitor. Right? And now everything was rushed. The person that loves me is very upset and worried from the things we hear because all we hear is negative, that everything will be a bad outcome if we try to stick up for ourselves. And when it comes to the system, you're best to just admit it and they'll let you go, right? You get a lower sentence, apparently, right, to admit it, right? But, and the court yesterday too, and the whole discussion led right up to it, was to find out what I would get if I admitted it and what I would not get if I didn't. And then we'll make our decision. And if I want to say no, they're meant to look at the evidence. They're meant to look at the evidence, right? But they keep talking about you're better off going guilty. You're better off going guilty. That does not help people when you're in a quick stress moment and you got to think quick. We're not here to think quick in real life situations. And that's what happened to me. And so I've got to get an assessment. What they did is the judge called me nasty things and looked at me nasty, as I'm a nasty man. And I've got to go get assessed. A CCO assessment. And I took that and I went, "Now let's go do that," because somewhere along the line, someone's going to have to see the truth. Look at the evidence, which I've sent to a specific department now, and they've been looking at it for now the last few days, and I will call them on Monday to find out have they seen enough and what's their opinion on it. And do you believe that someone has lied to you? As I can show you the proof that what they've done is a lie. And if they've lied all the way there and lied at the start, could you believe, their lies later on? When it comes to real court and courts on TV, and what they show us is it wouldn't be a good sign for them. But apparently, no matter what they say, it's never a lie, even though they're caught out heaps of times. Not a good thing, is it, people, when it comes to court cases? And you can see that when you watch court cases all the time. And so I've got all these things against me, but they're all related. They're all got to do with the one same thing, right? But anyway, that's what's going on. I can't talk too much about it or say any names or anything like that, as I will be attacked, right? Big time. I'm not allowed to post or say certain things about issues that I've had too much, because that's what you call about you can't hurt their reputation, but they can shit all over yours. So how can you do anything about it? Well, the best I believe is to speak about things and speak the truth. And if you're speaking the truth, there's nothing to hide. And if people are upset about that, well, that's because they're hiding things. And these steps were done towards me, and so I'll be allowed to. The only downside it should do is make me look bad when the truth comes out. True? And if all of it's true, then it should be spoken about in a peaceful, respected way. Anyway, I hope I end up I think I'm seeing a shrink, and the shrink will ask me what went down, and hopefully they'll be able to have more time. All I need is a person to actually have an hour or two with me for real, and we can go through some clips and have a little conversation, and they'll understand exactly, and I can go right back to every little part of why things go down. And to fix things in systems, is you talk about that, because you can go, well, if this got done, this wouldn't have happened. If that got done, this wouldn't have happened. Right? Now, some people might say, oh, there he comes to blame. Excuse for the bad guys that like to do people over would say he's got to blame someone. But it's not always like that. When things go wrong, it's not only just you, but it could be others. And if other things didn't happen, things wouldn't have led to things, right? And I'll have a whole conversation about that. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. And at the moment, I'm trying to fix another area of these, like I was told before, people have been lied to. And once they realise they've been lied to, I'm willing to forgive them, because people do wrong things after they've been lied to, but they'll learn a lesson not to react too much. The only downside is that they should have done a little bit more research before they believe people's lies. So it's a lesson for everybody, isn't it? When it comes to lies and stories not getting told. But anyway, I thought I'd chuck that out, as someone's already texted me about my story before I can, as they obviously get information, and which is odd, because they get all the information about me, but I never get no information about them. Hilarious, isn't it? But that's the way it rolls, and so I thought I'd just put out what's going on when it comes to my issues that I'm having, and I've got until it's a week and a half, so my date. Oh God, I don't know where the date is. We're going to go back. I can grab that. But I'll be going back to court soon, in roughly a week and a half, a bit less than that. And hopefully it'll all be sorted then. And another reason why what was said at court, to get the issue done as soon as over and done with, which I wanted for a while. I got told, do you want to get the issue over and done with? This would be the best way to go about it. And I understand the best ways to go about things, but I also understand the truthful ways. If they seen all my evidence and everything I had to say, and then they said that to me, I would understand. But getting things told to you without looking at what you've got to say is just them making a decision, and that is it. Right? So have a good one, and see you later.